afternoon and welcome. I am so excited to be talking to the members of Shield Bearer. But before we get started, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Giovanna Burgess-White, and I am the owner of Mia Bella Houston. And Gaby will be talking to us later about an amazing event that we'll be hosting this fall. But today we just wanted to give you some education, some statistics, and just really have you learn about who is Shield Bearer, what do they do, and how can you get involved. Right now, we're in critical times. We're still going through a pandemic, and I think it's really important for our community to be educated around just what's happening in our world. And it's really, really important to hear from not only the board members and the council members, but we're also going to have Michelle on later. She's the clinical director, and she'll be talking just about clients that they've been seeing in the past 30 days. So before we get started and I talk to Jody, I just want to give you guys a brief overview of Shield Bearer. They started back in 2005, so they've been going for 16 years. They are a nonprofit organization. And just to give you an idea, in the last 30 days, they have seen over 800 clients. So there's definitely a need for Shield Bearer in the community, and we want to make sure that you know how you can get involved later on and how you can really just support and give back. So with that, I will have Jody on to talk about really who Shield Bearer is, and then we'll have Michelle on after, and then at the best for last, we're going to talk to Gaby, and she's going to tell us about how you can get involved and come to some events that we're hosting, or just how to donate. So Jody, do you want to take us through really who Shield Bearer is and what they do?
Yeah, I would love to do that. So I sort of was introduced to Shield Bearer several years ago now, I think almost 4 years ago, when the organization 100 Women Who Care Sci-Fair had Shield Bearer come and do a presentation for us. And I think it was at that moment I realized what an amazing organization it really is and how many people they actually help. And from that point, I sort of stayed involved in kind of a bunch of different ways. And then this past year I was asked to join the advisory council committee, which I was more than happy to do so because I'm really proud of the work that this organization does. So like you said, it is a 501c3. It's a charitable organization. It has over 9 locations now in Houston area. Like you said, they serve a tremendous amount of people. Some things that I think that are particularly special about Shield Bearer is there's sort of all-encompassing approach to what it means to be happy and healthy. And they help individuals, families, communities. So there's like this a very broad net that they cast, and they're able to help a lot of people, which I think is really important. The other thing that stands out for me in particular is the fact that nobody is ever turned away. So if you come to Shield Bearer with a problem, whether you're a victim of human trafficking, whether you are seeking counseling, whether you need help for your children because of something they're going through, from mental health to physical abuse, whatever it might be, you will get help at Shield Bearer. And there's not a lot of places that are like that. So they meet you where you are at. Over 84% of the clients that seek help at Shield Bearer are on a sliding scale, so they're not paying the full amount for services, and they're able to do that through active fundraising that they do and through donations from people like I hope are listening today. So I'm really proud to be involved with the organization. I think they do amazing work. I'm loving to get to know the people that actually work there and the other members of the advisory council. So I'm just really excited about this fall. We have a lot of really fun and interesting activities and fundraisers going on. So I have been telling all my friends about it. I'm like going to be the #1 ticket seller for the events that we have coming up. Yeah, I mean, it's just a great organization that helps a tremendous amount of people.
Yeah, and I'm all about statistics, and I'm all about education on all of the platforms that I work with. And I love what you said earlier, just that they meet everyone wherever they're at. Before we introduce Michelle, I kind of want to give you guys some more statistics, because I did say over 800 clients in the last 30 days. 63% of those clients were either unemployed, had no insurance. The other thing is that they've helped families who have suffered with severe anxiety and depression, clients from PTSD and complex trauma. We've also seen 52 clients who have experienced family violence, sex trafficking, marriage crisis, and really first responders, firefighters, police officers, people in the healthcare. So when you're listening to Michelle just really talk about that, and then Gaby later on, there are so many ways that you can help. Fundraising is extremely important with this organization. That's the reason they've been around for 16 years. That's the reason that they're able to really be able to meet anyone wherever they are. And if you're listening, please make sure that you go like their page on Facebook, that you go like their page on Instagram. I will put on their website later, but it's just important to share that, because a lot of people that need Shield Bearer don't know that they're out there, and they don't know that they don't have to have insurance, that they have to pay everything out of pocket. So it's really important that this is how we share community. This is how we educate everyone out there. So please make sure you're liking and sharing.
It's really important to note too that the level of services that you receive at Shield Bearer are extremely high level of services. So just because you're not paying a lot of money to get the help that you need, you're getting some really great care. And I'm sure Michelle's going to talk more about that, the caliber of the counselors and the people who are providing the treatment. They're second to none. And I have had friends who I have referred Shield Bearer to, people who have had challenges with their kids who needed help. I think in particular for me, because I have 2 young kids, I think our kids right now are facing really a mental health crisis. There is a shocking and really heartbreaking amount of kids out there who are suffering from anxiety, depression, self-harm, and even suicide. So I think it's so important that the level of care is so exceptional, and that is the case with Shield Bearer. And it's just a chance for anybody who needs help to get the help they need. So it's very important.
I love it. Thank you, Jody. We really appreciate that. And Michelle, if you want to go ahead and come on and just talk a little bit about the clinical side, counseling. I know I gave some statistics, so maybe you can add on to that as well.
Yes, thank you. So we have 30 counselors here. Some are grad students, some are associates, and some are fully licensed counselors. And with that many counselors that are all well educated and knowledgeable in their field, we cover all mental health illnesses or disorders with all different types of modalities. We have just basic behavioral therapy options. We also have the more specific therapies used for complex trauma, like EMDR or some of the other CPT techniques. But with that many counselors who have that many different interests, we can meet everybody's needs here. So we see children as young as 3 years old up to 75, 80 plus. And everyone has a heart for that specific category that they're working with, or illness or disorder that they're working with. So when you call our front office CRS intake, they will assign you to the counselor that will fit you best. And that counselor will be very knowledgeable in whatever it is you're dealing with, the age group, whether it's marriages, families. And we have quite a range of things we can deal with and how we can help others. We have different groups as well. Besides just individual or family counseling, we have some really great groups coming up for teenagers, like you mentioned about all the difficulties they're going through right now, whether they're in school, whether they have to wear masks, whether they stay at home, and just the added stresses and anxieties that they're dealing with. We have some groups to help them work through that. I mean, we're very excited to get those started again. We had a lot more groups, and of course, COVID kind of took those down. So it's very exciting to get those up and running again, and we're really looking forward to it.
I love it. Thank you for sharing that with us. And I love the fact that, again, 30 counselors, you're able to really meet the needs of almost everybody that comes through those doors or who needs you. And children right now, especially with all the change and transitions and just, a lot of kids going back to school that haven't been in school, I know that's really, really hard. And just being a teenager in general, I know I also have 2 teens. So it's really important, again, the point of having this out there is to educate, to understand where you fit in and how you can help. And that's why we left Gaby for last, because she's going to talk about upcoming events, how you can help. If you can't attend any of these events or you're not ready to attend, no worries, you can still donate. But this is a nonprofit, and the way they can keep going and keep growing from the 9 locations and 30 counselors is by you really helping and spreading the word. So Gaby, please let us know how people can help, where they can, and I'll share where they can find you, but what's coming up this fall?
Thank you, Giovanna. Yeah, so as Jody and Michelle mentioned, I mean, we serve a lot of people at Shield Bearer, and we don't turn anyone away. And as Jody mentioned, 84% of our clients pay a reduced fee. So that leaves us with a huge gap financially that we need to cover. So in order for Shield Bearer to keep working and keep helping the people in our community, we have different ways for people out there to get involved. So we have several fundraising events coming up. We have a golf tournament coming up in October the 6th, and we have a casino night on November the 13th. Both events are going to be super fun. We're really excited. We're seeking for sponsors. We're seeking for people that want to come and play golf, people that want to come and play, type of the casino games. We're going to have blackjack, craps, wine pool. We're going to have a mystery box. We're having a silent auction. So also, if you have a business that can probably donate an in-kind, a gift or something that we can put on our silent auction or our mystery box, we will really, really be grateful for all that. We also have our first Tuesday breakfast. So what that is basically like a lunch and learn, but on a breakfast version. So every month we have different speakers, different topics, always very, very interesting topics for them. We also, for all our volunteers and the people that want to join us, we also talk about who Shield Bearer is, what we do, and what we need. And we just try to engage our community, bring volunteers to Shield Bearer. We need volunteers for our events. We need volunteers for, just many of the things that we do here at Shield Bearer. If you can't sponsor an event, if you can't attend one of our events, you can always donate. We have a donate button on the webpage. It's very easy. You just go to shieldbearer.org and you're going to see the donate button. You can make a one-time donation. You can commit to be a gem. We love to call our gems because a gem is precious and it's very valuable, but it also stands for give every month. So our gems are people that commit to give every month. Whatever you can give, $10, $50, $100, whatever you can commit to give every month. We also, if you shop on Amazon, which I know everyone does, if you sign into Smile by Amazon, you can pick up a charity of your preference. So if you pick up Shield Bearer, whenever you do your shopping online on Amazon, a percentage of the profits come to Shield Bearer. The price is going to remain the same for you. It's Amazon who gives us a percentage. Again, we're always looking for volunteers that want to join us in fighting for hearts. We are looking for community members that want to join Shield Bearer and supporting us financially. That's the only way that Shield Bearer is able to keep working and keep helping the people who needs it in our community. I want to give my phone number if anyone has any questions, if anyone wants to donate, wants to buy some tickets, you can find all that online. But my phone number is 832-678-8445. And my email address is gpozas, P-O-Z-A-S, @shieldbearer.org. We're super excited. If you're looking on the screen below, our event pages. So it's shieldbearer.org/events. Everything, you can find it online. But again, if you have any questions, we're more than happy to talk to you, learn about you, see what you can do for Shield Bearer, and more for Shield Bearer, what you can do for our community, because Shield Bearer is community helping the community.
I love it. I love it. And I have up here the events page. So if you guys are going into the events page, this is what you're going to see. You can have, there's always a donate button on any page on Shield Bearer, but if you want to buy tickets, you can buy tickets for the October 6th tournament. You can also buy tickets for the casino night on November 13th. And if you want to sponsor or donate, you can go through there, or we will have Gaby's information as well. Again, there's so many ways. This is what I love about what it is that Shield Bearer does. It also gives a way for you to give no matter what. So if you have a company that wants to sponsor, you know that's a write-off. You can definitely do that. If you're a huge golfer and you're competitive, come join us at the golf tournament. If you want to gamble and you're all about the casino night and dressing up for a fun night, you can do that. And if you don't want to see any of us, it's fine. Just do the donate now. And just again, if you're looking for volunteer hours or programs, this is a great place to come and do that as well. So there's something for everyone. Ladies,
sorry to interrupt you, but if you commit to sponsor one of our events, you are going to have your business logo on our website, linked to your website. You're going to be on our social media, on our banners, on our presentations, everywhere. We always like to give back also to those businesses and people that sponsor us. And one more thing for the casino night. So we have the tickets are available online right now. Tickets are $100. And then we're going to have wristbands for $35 for an open bar. However, and this is just for your audience, if you buy your ticket by September the 8th, I'm including the wristband for $100. So you don't pay for the wristband, you just pay for the ticket. The wristband is included for the open bar.
Oh my God, that's a deal of its own. So $100, go to casino night and you get an open bar. And I love that. Yes, again, this is fun for everyone. We want to be inclusive, and we want to also teach people in the community. Gaby, make sure that I put that in correctly. Does that look perfect for people to get a hold of you?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. I love that. So if you're just now joining us, make sure you watch the replay. Also, you can ask questions during the replay. We will answer those. If you also felt like you need to share this live stream and podcast, please do share it on Facebook, share it on Instagram, and share it on YouTube. Because again, we're community with community. This is how we're going to spread the word. This is how Shield Bearer is going to grow. And most importantly, again, 9 locations, 30 counselors, and there's always a way to give and help. Ladies, is there anything else that we missed that we need to tell anyone, or they just need to go to the events page and see where they can fit us in their schedule? And
well,
anything else?
I know that I spoke about, sponsored and donating, but also if you or a family member of someone that you know needs our services, please don't hesitate and contact Shield Bearer. We're here to help everyone. We don't turn anyone away. You will receive the help that you need from these 30 amazing counselors. And if you don't have insurance, we'll work with you. So please, if you or someone you know needs counseling services, please contact us.
Wonderful. Jody, Michelle, Gaby, thank you so much for being on. Again, if you're watching on the replay, please make sure you ask those questions or reach out to any of us directly. It was wonderful speaking with you and just educating our community. And then I will see you guys at the next event.
You bet. Thank you, Giovanna.
Bye.
Bye-bye.